What's going on, fellow commanders? This is Musaki from the Chaldea Gurus here, and we are here to update on the newest Nikke Goddess of Victory patch notes. Now, I know this might be the first videos that you're seeing that I'm doing on Nikke. I've actually been working on a couple, but they've been really slow in production. But this is such big news that I had to go ahead and push this one forward and actually talk to you about, so let's just jump into it. This update came very early today on January 9th, and they said the servers will be offline for maintenance on January 12th. And during this time, we will not be able to log in the game. It is looking to be a 7-hour maintenance minimum, which means it's going to be a very big patch, and that's the reason why I want to go ahead and talk about it. So the first things up for the major updates, we're getting 2 brand new characters, the first of which is SSR Unit Jackal. They are a Defender class rocket launcher with missiles, also a part of Team Exotic, as well as another SSR unit coming out later, Viper. This is an attacker class shotgun user, and they are both actually a part of Team Exotic belonging with Crow. So they're both going to have their own individual banners, just like Christmas had with Christmas Rupee and Christmas Ann. So you're going to see their own individual banners, and they both will be added to the standard summoning pool, as well as available for molds and the friend point recruitment. So if you really don't need these units or don't like these units, my recommendation at this moment is to not roll for them, just be patient, or at least to see what the testing goes, to see what exactly these units are going to be like. It's up to you. You are the commander. You decide what Nikkes are in your outpost. Next up, we have some new gameplay updates. There's actually going to be some new chapters. We are adding chapter 19 and chapter 20 to the story. Chapter 19, a paradise for Imperious survivors, and chapter 20, a Crimson Dragon takes flight. Now, I'm not saying what unit this could be refers to, but if you remember that New Year's message video, you'll actually remember there was something very draconic in the background, and you have seen a certain picture floating around circles of a particular red-headed Nikke. So that could definitely be this Nikke. That means they are definitely down the line. You might want to hold on to your gems and recruitment tickets for there. All you need to do is complete chapter 18 normal mode. You'll be able to start these. Now, the next new game mode they've also mentioned before on that same video, and that is Liberation. It's gameplay Liberation, which is going to start after the 12th, and the only thing you need to do in order to participate in this event is you need to complete Chapter 5, Stage 20. Once you clear that, you'll be able to choose your favorite character of 3 and complete exclusive missions in the new gameplay mode Liberation. Accumulate points every day to get your SSR Nikkes. This is supposed to be a free way to get a completely max limit broken, if not core 7 Nikke SSR. So for those of you who are on the journey to go beyond that 160 wall and get closer to 200, this is going to be very imperative for you. And for those who are starting that journey or are not quite there yet, this is going to help you along the way, because it's a free SSR that you don't have to pay money for, and that's fantastic. So for the first round of the Liberation system, you can obtain Nikkes detained in the Arch Rehabilitation Center, namely Guilty, Sin, and Quincy from Real Kindness. There are SSR Nikkes that cannot be obtained through recruitment. So all you gotta do is choose them, and you'll be good to go there. Now also, there's gonna be a Lost Sector update. They're adding Lost Sectors 12, 13, and X3. So you'll be potentially getting some new cubes, which is gonna be very good. I wonder what type of effects they're gonna have. If you haven't done your Lost Sectors, do your Lost Sectors, because they're adding more to them. Next up, we're gonna have the new events that are happening. They're already started a promotion for this event, as they generally do, especially because the New Year's event is starting to die down, mostly starting to complete. Most of us still recovering from the salt from Modernia rolls, but the new event is coming, and that is the new story event, The Outsiders. It's going to start from January 12th all the way to January 25th. All humans are equal under the light. So that is going to definitely be featuring Team Exotic. And if you caught up with the story, you understand my extreme hatred for Team Exotic right now. But hey, baby, just like previous events, I want to see another side of these outlaws, and maybe I will like them. Maybe you will like them more. but players can enter the D Outsiders event page, complete stages to win items, which can be used to exchange for various items such as recruit vouchers, skill enhancements in the shop. So just standard affairs so far. Hopefully, I don't think there's any sort of random chance like the Hero Toy event or anything like the Christmas event where you're like tapping on screen. So it looks like it's going to be a standard event, which is fairly easy for people to complete. It's going to last all the way to the 25th, so 14 days that we'll be able to take advantage of this. So very good there. Next up though, another event is the Welcome Back event. For players who have not logged in for a long time, they can actually join in and log in every day, complete missions, and get rewards. We don't know the exact markers of this because the game's only been out for about 2 months. But I'm going to guess if you didn't log in anytime in December, this is a perfect time for you to get back into the game. There's going to be a new 7-day login event just like the last time, just like with New Year's. It's going to go all the way from the 12th to the January 31st. You log in every day during the event and get rewards for 7 days. You can get recruitment vouchers, development resources if you log in for 7 days straight. So do not miss a login. Very important that you do that. Our coordinated operations, we're getting more co-ops. They are coming back. It start on January 20th here, lasting of course only the 2 days to January 26th. We've been getting these every other week now, so it's very good, very consistent. Twice a month you're gonna have time to be able to do co-op missions. Very good. Take advantage of that because they do have some nice materials and level of items that could be helpful for you. At the very worst, they have bond tickets that can help you increase the bond level of your Nikkes. So very good to take advantage of that. But what else do we have going on? New packages. So we have more new limited time packages in the cash shop. Definitely hold on. Don't get super excited for these. I would just wait to see what they are. And if they're really good, definitely put your money toward it. But if they're trash, please do not waste your money on that. Moving on to number 5, new live wallpapers. Animations of all Nikke's burst skills have been added to the live wallpapers. That is so good. All you have to do is get to complete the 3 stages of Nikke's limit break to obtain her live wallpaper. So long as you have a 3-star unit, you'll be able to get their live wallpaper. So for those liberation units, for those of you who are having trouble getting copies of units, and honestly I don't blame you, Liberation might be your first live wallpaper. Or if you went totally ham on Modernia, maybe there will. Regardless, this is a great change. I really like this. Good job Shift Up for adding this. Next up, we have new CGs and chapter stages. 3 CGs have been added to the chapter stages. A new CG can be found in the following stages: Chapter 14, Bait, Chapter 14, Face to Face, and Chapter 15, Shopaholic. I truly enjoy this. I know what scenes these are. I'm really glad that they are going back into chapters and adding more cinematics to it, at least cinematic scenes. That's gonna be very good. I love the artwork from this game, especially Chapter 14 and Chapter 15. You kind of need something like that around there, at least it's Chapter 14. So this would be really good to see. You'll be able to see those new episodes if you completed this already in the Outpost, Command Center, and Recollection, just in case you didn't know. So we got some improvements coming down the pipeline. New album Tungsten, which has Hiroyuki Sawano and Mizuki, are added to the jukebox. Very good, glad they added that. There is a new chat function in Union. Interesting. It's going to be unavailable for minors, but if you guys don't really talk to your Union members on a Discord chat or anything else like a Reddit, this is pretty good to have just to talk in game. Next up, we have new commodities in the arena shop. There's going to be new tier 7 equipment, 2 players after they clear stage 15, 12, and then new tier 8 equipment available after 1833. I really wish these were added a little bit sooner. 15 isn't too bad for tier 7 equipment, but tier 8 not being unlocked until stage 1833. Literally, you have to beat the most recent chapter. I don't agree with that. It is what it is. It is added there. The rookie arena victory missions, however, are added to daily and weekly missions. Interesting, so now we'll be able to actually have the arena battles be part of our dailies and weeklies. So if you're already doing this anyway, this is the perfect time to keep adding to them, make it easier to do your dailies, or if not, maybe this will convince you to do that. A new landscape mode has been added. Finally, you can play Nikke in landscape mode. You just gotta change it in the settings. This is a very quick change. I did not expect expect that this change will be added so soon. So I'm very happy that it's here. I can't wait to see exactly how it's going to look when it comes out in a couple of days. Next up, we have adjusting the balance of various characters. Now this is going to be another video here. It's actually going to be a full-on character skill adjustments and balances. So that's good. We're 2 months in and they're going ahead and taking a look at some units to see what we can do to properly nerf them in PvP, but probably buff them in PvE. At least starts to hope. But because of that, looks like they're enabling skill reset function temporarily due to the big skill character adjustment. That's really good. Looks like it's only going to be for 14 days, which isn't that great. But hey, the fact that they're adding it in around a big change is nice. I wish it was a permanent thing, but I'll take what I can get at this point. You're giving 3 skill uninstallers. They'll be distributed through mail, and more than likely, you'll have to get more through the shop. And then there's going to be even more bugs and fixes, and that's gonna be it, guys. Really, I just wanted to go ahead and talk about this because, guys, this is gonna be really, really important. There's so many things coming on with Nikke. It's been out for 2 months, going on 3, and it is actually knocking it out of the park. I'm so proud of Shift Up. There are still some issues, and it looks like they are definitely working toward addressing them. So what about you guys? What is the favorite bit of news that came out of this patch notes? For me, it's definitely the horizontal mode and the updates, but are you excited for the new characters? Are you excited for the new events? Let me know down in those comments below, and I hope to see you guys in the next Nikke video. My name is Misaki from the Chaldea Gurus, and we're logging out. See you around.